chains in the game. No post office, we stamping time. Took a slice out of the big apple, made apple pies. Family size, leather bombers and Nike Sacai's. Dangerous corners, you better pray that tomorrow arrives. Rap, Sugar Ray Robinson, nothing sweet. Y'all too out of shape to even box with me. Heavyweight, I know my way around the ring. Just like Shorty know her way around the storm. Making hits with Hit Boy, all he gotta do is hit record. Record breaking news, had to show up just to fill a void. Confused, spoiled little boys, y'all better keep your poise. Leave me out of the weasel. Be cool when you see me, I'm hot at all that rap deep. The hood know you, so we don't borrow, believe in it. Locked in on the instrumental, I took back the key to this. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. Your top three, I'm not number one, how could you post that? I would have crowned the city is mine, you cannot hold that. I'm not the one to go back. Meet Joe Black. Run me the keys, run me the bees, run me that flow back. What I'm saying, your top three, I'm not number one, how could you post that?
It's week 2 of the NFL preseason, where depth charts and playbooks will be put to the test. It's the Raiders and the Dolphins, and it comes your way next.
Yeah, these niggas look stupid.
From beautiful South Florida, there's a look at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Tonight, it's a preseason matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Miami Dolphins. And Charles Davis, happy to be back alongside you. And I'll tell you what, yes, it's just week 2 of the preseason, but now they've got one game under their belts, and a lot of guys trying to prove some stuff down on the field here today.
Not only that, these coaches like to win. And I used to think it really didn't matter who won in the preseason. Then I watched some of those shows that the NFL does, and you see the coaches in preseason after a loss jumping all over their guys. So I learned one valuable lesson. Wins and losses count no matter what time of year it is.
Jason Sanders now to get this one started, and we are underway from Miami. A fairly short kick from the 14, and he returns this to the 22. And as the Raiders take over on offense, we get to see the man who has been the leader of this team for 9 seasons now, under center Derek Carr.
In the midst of a tumultuous 2021 season, the Las Vegas Raiders really turned to their quarterback, Derek Carr, to not only drive their offense, leading the career-high totals from the 8th-year passer and a nearly 5,000-yard season throwing the football, but also his leadership ability. He really grabbed that team and led them to the playoffs for the 2nd time in his career while coming out one of the toughest divisions in football.
Damn it.
Carr going to throw right away. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller.
Face mask.
And he'll
Damn
be
it.
taken down by the face mask, it appeared. And yes, out come the flags.
Damn, it's the same breath. Xavier.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making a tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
So a big penalty there on the face mask leads to 1st and 10. Carr going to give it to Jacobs. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's Carr to throw. They'll find his tight end. That's Waller. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Carr now to throw.
Wow.
That's going to be caught. And he will score.
Byron
Touchdown,
Jones
Las Vegas.
is trash.
If you listen to those who rejected him, he never would have sold that car to pay for his dream. And if he lacked the will to improve his craft,
Dolphins need just 3 plays to go down and take the early lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And here comes the Miami offense now, and it's the southpaw in his 3rd season at the wheel for the Fins. Quarterback Tua Tagovailoa.
For the 2nd consecutive season, Tua is a starter and Miami as a team both have winning records but missed the playoffs. His numbers, they weren't terrific. Only 2,600 yards and 16 touchdowns against 10 interceptions. But he also overcame fractured ribs early in the season to return and play well down the stretch. And don't forget, when he did come back, he led Miami to 6 straight wins, which kept them in the playoff race.
Tua now on 1st down. Oh, it's tipped, but he still makes the adjustment. To throw again on 2nd down. Tua over the middle. He's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough.
Well, they just watched the other team take the ball downfield and score, so they knew that this drive, this opening drive, was on them. And boy, that was important to pick up that 1st down there and keep this one going.
On 1st down, they go with Mostert again. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. You often say that sort of opens the playbook. Now 2nd is short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 49-yard line. Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Out to his left. Open man, that's Gesicki down the field. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
This has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out, reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Setting to throw on 1st down is Tua to Michel on the dump off. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16. But yet another completion here on this opening drive, and he's now perfect 4 of 4 to start. Pretty solid execution here.
And how about how everyone's handled their nerves? Because you know what it's like to start a ball game. You're so amped up and ready to go, and sometimes the execution isn't there. They've been flawless so far. Well drilled, well prepared, and excited to start this game.
Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for it. Here's Michel, and he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it, looking at a 4th down and 2. Sanders' kick is good, and they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives, and they still trail. They answer the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26.
Entering settings screen, you have 20 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
It saved the Brooklyn Nets, but understand what transpired with Rudy Gobert within the rules of the game. He's a player. He signed a contract. He wasn't trying to shirk his responsibilities to his contractual obligations. He ends up getting traded to
Menu narration option is set to off.
Made a deal, and that is the way it's supposed to be.
On play action, it's Carr. And he wisely will throw that one away. As we thought they might do here in week 2 of the preseason, they've left their starting quarterback out there for this second quarter, but I would imagine we will not see him after halftime.
Yeah, this is the time of year you've got to get your backup some reps and make sure you protect your starting quarterback.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Carr. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
We can make this one pretty simple. Walked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. A chance for Waddle on the now a hit and a loose football. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for 6 and a Raider touchdown. Carlson on for the PAT. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. Taking it about the 1. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. So Miami coming out for their second drive. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness. Maybe a second fake, some double moves, things of that nature to go ahead and try and put some pressure on the defense.
After the sack on first down, Tua. And this is going to be intercepted. Jonathan Abram picks it. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Carlson now to add the extra point. And it's 21-3. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10. As a
Bro.
Rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Duron Harmon. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Carlson on for the PAT. And they open the lead up now to 25 points. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. Waddle will return this from the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Dolphins offense now heads back on the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun. All right,
throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. He's going to drop this underneath to Mostert. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. From the 40 now on second down. Tua. That one complete to Hill. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Tua. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Again, they will throw it with Tagovailoa. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
So now here in the second week of the preseason, you'd expect the starters to play a little bit more than they did in week one, but not a whole lot.
So if you're an offensive coordinator, what are you looking for?
What you're looking for is things getting cleaned up as you go along, because most of your playbook's probably installed. How well are they handling it? Easy in and out of the huddle? No mental mistakes? Are they starting to look like a good offensive football team?
On first down, Tagovailoa. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it's need to get up and set in a hurry.
Oh my God.
Incomplete. You know, during these preseason games, we're in week 2 right now. It's always funny looking at our spot charts up here in the booth, because with all the guys that might play in this one, it seems to get bigger and bigger each year.
Yeah, we pretty much supersize them, don't we? Because, you know, remember, they're carrying 90 now. And with the new rules, they'll carry 90 all the way through the preseason before they make the final cut. Oh, yeah, a lot of guys to learn for these games.
Facing this big first-half deficit, they keep the field goal unit on the sideline. They're going for it. They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. Tyreek Hill. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Dolphins' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. They took a pretty big risk right there, going for it on 4th down. But, hey, not only did they get the first down, forget about that, they got the end zone.
Yeah, because normally you're just thinking, can I get enough yardage to get it past the sticks and pick up a first down? Instead, they go for the end zone and get it done with no margin
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And oh, it's wide right. No good. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Phillips now from the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled into 20. Carr now on first down. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Cole. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. To throw, it's Carr.
Let me hit him.
That's Jacobs. He's tackled a yard short of the marker.
You say you like it, Jetty?
It's funny.
Oh, shit. You might as well go on and run it up.
We talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball. Their eyes
might as well run it if they got him, bro.
He
right there. Oh, good tackle, though.
It's tough.
It's cool. I hate the baby numbers. And, well, those numbers look a little bigger just then, but, like, my numbers look crazy on the front. And the jerseys, sometimes the players, they all look small. I don't know. It's kind of weird.
The gameplay is tough as well.
Oh, gameplay. Yeah, gameplay is cool. It's just like that 5. It's a little bit slower. It's a little bit more realistic, basically. Let me touch him. Touch this nigga. Let him go. Good job, everybody. Now get to him. Let me get there. Shit. I want him to try to come down the line, though. Wait, where am I? There I am, up there. Boom, boom, boom. Switch and let me come. Oh, they made me interact. They go after him. I'm trying to switch and press triangle and catch that mug on the sideline.
Felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
On second down, Jacobs. And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much as he's down to the 40.
Damn, I shouldn't have called timeout.
And now they'll take a timeout defensively.
Shit.
After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. And they'll need the 39 here for first. This is third down. Once again, it's Jacobs. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
Cool.
So we've reached halftime.
Oh, they called all their
Raiders
timeouts.
Out in front as we send you up to Orlando to check
All right,
with
cool.
Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in just a minute. Week 2 of the preseason is upon us. Each team now is just one more game after this one, and then we will get it all started as we normally do on the first Thursday after Labor Day. On now to a check on the next-gen stats for the Raiders in that first half. And even though they've got the big cushion, I would imagine they'd like to see a little more out of their passing game. Pretty pedestrian numbers through 2 quarters of play. These two coaching staffs are likely using this game as their dress rehearsal for the regular season. So some final adjustments being made. And for the call of the second half, we send it back out to Brandon and Charles.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason week 2. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Out comes the Dolphins now. They'll go on offense first here in this third quarter.
See, look at them. They look weird. Like they got them tiny jerseys and hips. Look how small 18's number looks on the back of his jersey.
Touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
That'll be incomplete. We do have
oh, he hit me. Oh.
Let's see what that's about. He broke that line.
See, that's janky because if I was past the line of scrimmage, it can't be. It can't take me back to 2nd and 14. It would have to take me back to 2nd and 15 if I was past the line of scrimmage. If it's a 5-yard penalty, if it happened 9 yards in, then that means that I had not passed the line of scrimmage. Let me look at it because they lying. These niggas lying. I wouldn't pass the line. I wouldn't have threw it. Oh. I don't know.
When safe drivers say for not answering their phone while driving, they feel like a big deal.
Did you get the ice?
Even if they forgot the ice. Save up to 30% on auto insurance.
Yeah. He's passed. Oh yeah, he's passed. No, bullshit. He wasn't passed. That's the new line of scrimmage. Yeah, the line of scrimmage where I am now is the down. Oh no, it's not. I don't know. It's shaky, honestly. Whatever. Here we go. Jet sweep, Sheffield.
A little jet sweep to start the drive.
Skip on him. Get him out of here. Good job. Oh shit, 39.
Beyond the 40 before he's taken down. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
Let that replay show. Muhammad Sanu.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. That's caught by the Notre Dame man. It's Durham Smythe. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 43. Throwing is Bridgewater. There goes a deep ball
and he hit him. Oh, he tried to jump it. Is he roughing the passer this time?
Penalty flag down, and they may be going backward here. That hold coming from the left side of the line.
Hands got caught in the cookie jar on that one, and the flag came out. Penalty against them.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Throwing, Bridgewater.
Throw that ball back. Throw that ball, man. Teddy B. Oh, good tackle. Damn, you gotta throw that ball up and away. But I didn't do the button. It's cool.
On 1st down, Drake. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Up the middle they go with Drake. And he stopped immediately there. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. They stay on the ground with Drake. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
That's complete to Robinson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It goes.
Just watching the game.
The James.
Ah, shit.
They'll look to throw.
Middle. Oh, catch that ball.
But it's incomplete.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter windows made it easier to cover people, actually.
Good job.
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal.
Yes, sir.
They bring him down to the sack.
Van Ginkel.
16-yard line. Sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel.
And that's the kind of stand all defenses
Good job,
are seeking.
man.
3rd and goal, backs against the wall, and they get a monster sack.
Let's go. Turn the corner on that boy.
Them, that's a win.
Oh, didn't even see him coming, Nick Mullins. Get off the field, fellas. Good job.
Fourth down, and on comes the Raider kicker, Daniel Carlson. This a 33-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. But whatever was said in the locker room during the break must have worked. They forced the turnover. They didn't get the touchdown, Charles, but it does translate into 3 points to begin this second half.
Exactly as they discussed in the locker room at halftime. Get some points to get things kick-started. Now start your half off with some momentum. Gives you something to build on for your next possession.
Igbenogany going to take it out of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And they're going to speed things up here. Off the play fake, Bridgewater. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And that one results in 35 yards.
That's a great job of working the sideline right there. I love how he tracked the football the whole way. Just reached up and pulled it in. Had excellent field presence to understand where he was in order to make that play happen.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more preseason football on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. A first down throw for Bridgewater.
Shit.
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Raiders are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. And he'll be pretty well stopped in his tracks. Give him a yard up to the 42. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. On 3rd down, Drake shifts past him at the 45. And he'll only get this to the 47. He needed a few more yards to pick up the first. Here's A.J. Cole now as he'll punt it away for the second time. Now this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line. The Dolphins about set to go to work on offense. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room.
Bro, what?
Bridgewater intercepted for the third time. Picked off by Duron Harmon, and he takes this one back into the end zone.
Super Bowl of 2007, Kobe Bryant and the Lakers. That was a tumultuous summer between he and the organization. He asked out. They came close to deals in a number of places.
I'm janky. I threw the ball to
Defense
the wrong
delivers a
person.
score. Carlson down to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Igbenogany going to take it out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. So this is caught by Williams. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So a decent gain there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. The Dolphins on third down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. To throw is Bridgewater. He's got this one complete to Sherfield. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. On 1st and 10, Bridgewater. This one complete to Mohamed Sanu. And now they're in the hurry-up. Throwing again on 2nd down. Bridgewater. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. They go play action. Bridgewater. Looking left side. He's got it. Complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They're looking at 2nd down now as they search for a consolation score. He'll swing this out wide to Gaskin. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Bridgewater on 3rd and 2. Completes it to the tight end, Smythe. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Bridgewater again. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think. So give him the yardage on the completion and also tack on 15 more.
If you get that hand up there, you've got to let go immediately or just not close the hand at all. He gave it a tug, and that was easy for the officials to see.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. And they will run it with Michel. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Sony Michel, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Dolphins get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Yeah, that touchdown counts for their team, but I think it counts more for the fantasy guys, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's just something maybe positive to look at on film, but this one's over, let's be honest.
Yeah, I
Bridgewater will try and throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation. This time, unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Here's Bolden. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. They'll run again with Bolden. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So this one a victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one. They seemingly forced turn.
Smacked around.
I'm hot in the tank. I'm low, keep it, I pop out and black. One on my knob, I'm kind of look. You do not come for me. Fake, I can't keep no company.
Drought, Blacker, Aaron Judge. What are you thinking? 2-0 Yankees. Here, bottom 5. Have you been attending?
Yeah, my day ones here to dance the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we eat. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Know when you riding, we riding with each other. Ain't no I in this. It's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Know when you riding, we riding with each other. Ain't no I in this. Tell them line it up. Like a 4-1, we sneaky when we slide them. Y'all on offense with no defense, now y'all time it up. We make the hits, y'all take the hits, and now we fired up. 3, 2, 1, don't need no break. Hut 1, hut 2, give it straight, that's how I like it. And we grind it every night to make it hit, now it's exciting. See, they just getting cake, they ain't never gonna get no ice. And all we want is chips, ring fingers looking ice. My day ones had it done since the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it. But it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Know when you riding, we riding with each other. No I in this, it's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Know when you riding, we riding with each other. Ain't no I in this. See, we came up from the bottom, me and squad got it.
Easily see how many players you need to cut this week. Here are some recommendations to get you started.
Yeah, they grind it, but we grind it. Tell them they time is ticking, but we time a fish. Better not leave a minute, stop it. Something like the goat off in that pocket. Whole squizzy riding with me, who gon' stop it? My day ones, yeah, they dance at the beginning. So you know it's only right, that's how we end. Came all the way from losing to winning. Yeah, I did it, but it ain't just me, it's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Know when you riding like we riding with each other. Ain't no I in this, it's the whole team. Share with the whole team. Congratulate the whole team. Know when you riding like we riding with each other. Ain't no I in this.
Maybe Judge breaking that 9-game homerless streak will help them turn things around. What did he have to say post-game about that and the fact that they won again?
Well, first of all, say she was like, homerless streak? I didn't even know I was in a homerless streak. But of course, that's the attitude that the New York Yankees have at this moment. They believe the inside that
I've been going there like deposit. You don't really brag about it when you know you got it. Real hard to read a nigga hook, don't find it. Say a lot of things and never catch like Sonic. Soon, I'm gone. When the memos on and get it going, Donkey Kong. They got the hand dollar when you give a dog a bone. I'm like, oh no, you gotta get it on your own. They get an attitude, I'm like, you better check your tone. They ain't got no job, niggas wanna take them home. I hop up in the car, whip like Indiana Jones. Going George Lucas, now I'm like killing clone. Coming in strong, like, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Boosted up my cardio, I used to get the run around. I've been doing this since I had to work at Mama House. Tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Everybody eating this, a party wanna come to time. You can bring your mama, daddy, sister, and your cousin out. Everybody wanna kill the king, wait, shit, wanna take the crown. I can see through it like a stomach with a other sign. When I hit the gas, I be going like 100 miles. They be getting tired, running out like 100 house. All up in my business, real nose like a bloodhound. I'ma throw them off like I'm standing on a picture mound. All they do is look at Instagram while they sit around. Hating me in real life, but you like a picture now. Oh, everybody acting different now. Finally trying to see what I be on. Got a different style, they be at the brand new when they know I've been around. Got a fake smile on your face, cause you've been inclined. I can say a lot, but I'm not. Gotta keep it down, making sure nobody drown. I'm my brother, keep it down. Mike Jack, hit me up and said I gotta beat it down. Turn me up when I'm on your speaker now. Cool, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Boosted up my cardio, I used to get the run around. I've been doing this since I had to work at Mama House. Tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down, tear down. Everybody eating this, a party wanna come to time. You can bring your mama, daddy, sister, and your cousin out. Yeah, you in the lead, but you ain't hooping, running, tear out. Before you judge me, you need to go and wipe the mirror off. Try to turn me down, only thing it did was veer off. Showing fake love, I can
At Macy's, the fragrance destination.
Put on your fancy pants and sashay into Little Caesars for the Panzeroni Pepperoni. With over 100 crispy oil pepperoni and cheesy crust edge, you'll be saying fancy words like indubitably or crochet. Walk in and walk out for only $9.99. Pizza. We've got millions of renters find their perfect place, like Andrea. Oh, payday. Andrea got a dishwasher that's fully functioning. Fireman's not done. Place to find a place. Hey, what's wrong?
Nothing.
Life's full of hidden problems. So we hit a comforting brownie and a Snickers.
Only two things are forever. Love, Liberty Mutual customizing your car insurance so that we pay for each other. And if anyone objects to this marriage, Kevin, no, not today. Only pay for each other.
Wait, the quicker picker up. Bounty makes the message quicker, and it's 2 times more absorbent, so you can use less. Bounty, the quicker picker up.
Choose guns, Luke. Pick up 20 deals, save 20%. How are folks going to pick up their order if they can't rip it out? What you do? Fix the pot.
Hold me, they cannot hold me, yeah. Slowly, ain't no more taking it slowly, yeah. Holy, you're dealing with something that's holy, yeah. Hold me, I need somebody to hold me. Something done woke up in me. I've been going crazy. I've been doing my thing. They not ready for me. Y'all been playing with me. No time for the silly games. Damn, it really must be so intimidating. But I gotta be great. That's the God up in me. Whoa, yeah. Hold me, they cannot hold me, yeah. Slowly, ain't no more taking it slowly, yeah. Holy, you're dealing with something that's holy, yeah. Hold me, I need somebody to hold me. I'm still cooking out the basement, and this game needs some saving. And I'm ready for the action, cause I'm tired of the acting. What happened to being great? What happened to being fashionably late? What happened to rocking shows? What happened to spinning flows? Been wearing the cons and the pros. Feel like I'm the only pro. If we gon' go, then go. We can take it toe to toe. I've been doing everything you've been doing, but I'm really doing more. I'm about to explode. You gon' need someone to hold. Hold me. They cannot hold me. Yeah. Slowly. Ain't no more taking it slowly. Yeah. Holy. You're dealing with something that's holy. Yeah. Hold me. I need somebody to hold me. Nothing's for certain. But this I know. Life is a moment. They come and go. Tomorrow may never come, but the memories live on. Be strong. Don't cry when I'm gone. This life is a path to infinity.
Nets GM Sean Marsh and statement that came out about 11 Eastern time with Steve Nash and Nets ownership meeting with Kevin Grant in LA and his agent.
Hold up, it ain't easy breaking away or being a great. They slamming the door, I'm jumping the gate. Cause a starving stomach like being punched in the face. And an instrumental was the last time that I ate food from all of the base. My ace boom going, big son told me about the game. 20 years later, go my name. King, crown me loud in the back of the spot. Pay homage to an underground peasant, climb to the top. Funny style, on elevators could never fade us. I peep data saying anytime they congratulate us. Goggles is worn and bottles is popping. I'm beyond 7. Imagine if I didn't make beats that's more for killing. Imagine if you come from the side by my city, you probably wouldn't make it. Oh yeah, yeah, really. I go extra to be great. I go extra for the fam. I go extra for the cake. I got extras on the plate. I go extra every day. I got extras on the way. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. Ain't no mileage of foreign dollars configure the road I travel. Don't gravel it, probably baffle it. They will scribble on paper, they wanna shackle it. I own my masters and royalties, you can't raffle it. Wrist drip like a mango, fingertips like I'm Thanos. Knocking doors down, no bangles. Without a tango, tailor made. Walk with a limp, them bands is heavy, I need a brace. I am money, I guess the world is just a safe combination needed. Not a coca kid, I'm the extra lighter on the dresser. I know you need it, smoking out the competition, pouring up, we undefeated. What you heard, let's heard, we eating, talking about extra with a splash, extra acting band. Pull it like parades on parades, extra with the slab. Pay what it call for the town, extra with the band. Young Kriller, King, better add extra under that. Woo! I go extra to be great. I go extra for the fam, I go extra for the cake. I got extras on the plate. I go extra every day, I got extras on the way. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra. How much? Extra, extra.
Better records than Notre Dame's 44-7. Gone is Brian Kelly. In comes Marcus. First game as head coach. Irish did a 21-point rating of the
What you waiting for? Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Tell the chauffeur to open Mercedes door. Put the pedal to metal and made it so he was, but I made it sure it was. So we stayed indoors. Let's take it where no one has been before. It feel like I've known you some years before, but I don't know. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a Lotus and I'm the conductor of a Magnum Opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you are, we own it. I'm on the big screen. I took a big swing out of life. I'm doing big things in my life. I deserve 6 rings like I'm Mike. I got a no sleep. I remember when it was the nosebleeds. Now they captured the fashion from flow seats. I'm a whole king. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. Are you ready? Okay, say no more. She's a Lotus and I'm the conductor of a Magnum Opus. Simply braggadocious. Why don't we take advantage of this moment? And wherever you are, we own it. Ooh, it's trouble in paradise. So let's parachute where the air's nice. And let's risk it all on the paradise. But she just wanna make sure her hair's nice. That's fair, right? I just fell in love with a prima donna. The 2000
Welcome to your franchise staff.
I was minding my business until she gave me complete nirvana.
Staff points when you have enough to see what effect some talent trees make you select a path to follow.
Okay, say no